What's going on, guys? Jacob Olber here. Got some unfortunate news today to share with you guys. The Milwaukee Bucks are going to be without their all-star forward Khris Middleton for the next 3 to 4 weeks. He suffered a leg injury in the Oklahoma City Thunder game last night. The Bucks would end up winning that game without him, 121 to 119, but he was out of the game from about midway third quarter throughout the rest of the game. And I didn't start watching it until about late third quarter, so I was kind of curious as to why Middleton wasn't playing, but I didn't really think too much of it. And then today I saw the play where he got injured, and I thought, well, that doesn't really seem too serious. I think he'll be all right, maybe a game or two just for caution. But 3 to 4 weeks definitely took me by surprise when I saw that. And, obviously it's something a little more serious than we all expected it to be, but at the same time, it's a good thing it's not like a torn hamstring or anything like that. Or a torn ACL or something like that, where you see, if you remember Jordy Nelson's injury a couple years ago, back in 2015, he walked off the field. He limped off the field under his own power. It didn't really look like too big of an injury, but then later on we find out that he tore his ACL and he's out for the year. So this, in hindsight, I think we'll look at it as one of the better case scenarios, and even right now, of course it's going to suck losing him for 3 to 4 weeks, but it's a lot better than losing him for the season. So this is kind of a mix of positive and negative news on that front. It's kind of shocking that he's going to be out for that long, but at the same time, you're happy that it's not something a lot more serious than what it is. So without Khris Middleton, I think the Bucks will do all right. The toughest portion of their schedule so far this season, they've already gotten over with. First 10 games, they went 7-3, and they had a lot of difficult games to play on that stretch. They had to play on the road in Houston, had to go on that 4-game West Coast road trip in Utah, in what was the other 2 games that were tough on this road trip? We beat Minnesota. I cannot believe I don't remember this. This is ridiculous. But the Bucks have had to play some pretty tough opponents in the first 10 games of the season. Now their schedule lightens up a little bit more. They have to play mainly under 500 teams for the most part. Oh, Celtics and Raptors, those are the 2 I was thinking of as well. Those are 2 of the top teams in the East right now, and they split those 2 games 1-1, and they could have easily won both of those games as well if they did not blow that lead to the Celtics. But, overall, I think the Bucks will do all right. They'll stay afloat. I mean, I don't think they'll get any better. I don't really think they're going to take a significant drop off because of the way that the Bucks play. They've lost some key players at certain points in the season last year and now this year, and they haven't seemed to miss a beat so far under Coach Budenholzer. And the Bucks are certainly a team that is kind of a next man up mentality, and they certainly have some extremely good young guys on the bench. I'm really looking forward to seeing Sterling Brown, Dante DiVincenzo get some playing time. Even maybe DJ Wilson. I would not be surprised to see him get a lot more playing time as well. And of course, you could always see increased minutes for guys who rarely even seen the court this year. Like I said, DJ Wilson, and maybe we even get a bit of Thanasis in there. So, anyways, though, without Middleton, I think the Bucks will be all right, but it's certainly not the best news to hear. Of course, not the worst either. So, hopefully the Bucks can stay afloat, and hopefully the loss of Middleton doesn't affect them too much. He should be back 3 to 4 weeks. That probably puts them around December 3rd to the 5th, or 3rd to the 10th, somewhere in that range. Somewhere in the 1st or 2nd week of December. So the Bucks should get him back in plenty of time, and hopefully they are still in a very good position when he does come back. But anyways, guys, though, thanks for watching. That's all I have to say in this video. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. How do you think the loss of Khris Middleton is going to affect the Bucks over the next month or so? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Go Bucks.